How much money does a real estate agent actually make? There are many people that have many misconceptions about what real estate agents make. Coming up, I'm gonna set the record straight.
Real estate items you need to know. With Mike Connors, real estate agent with eXp Realty in Bangor, Maine.
Hello, thanks for checking out this video. If we've never met, I'm Mike Connors, real estate agent with eXp Realty here in Bangor, Maine, and team leader of the Real Pro team. It's come to my attention in speaking to buyers and sellers that people have the misconception of how much real estate agents actually make. And the problem isn't that these people can't do math. Most of them can, and they usually arrive at the correct number that the commission is going to be. The problem is that they don't understand where that money is going, and the answer will likely surprise you. So first, let's do an example and cover the math. Then I'll break down what actually happens with the money. The average home sale in Maine is $395,208. How do we know that? Because if you watch my market updates, I go over it. If you haven't watched, I'll link to the most recent one so you can get up to speed. Also, now is as good a time as any to hit that like or subscribe button and the follow, but also the notification bell so that you can remain up to speed as I post new videos. So the average home sale is $395,208. We all watch $1 Million Listing and have heard the 6% commission thrown out. That does vary greatly from location to location, agency to agency, agent to agent, and even transaction to transaction. There is not a set commission. In fact, there can't be, because that would violate antitrust laws. However, since this is a well-known commission rate due to pop culture shows, we'll use that number, which would for an average home sold in Maine equal $23,712.48. Great, that's a lot of money for one transaction. My real estate agent must be rich. They would only have to average 42 sales in a year to break 7 figures. Bonus info, most real estate agents don't do 42 transactions in a year. In fact, the median number of annual transactions a licensed real estate agent does nationwide is 10. Yes, 10. Now back to what I was saying. Well, yes, you are correct. That is a lot of money. And yes, maybe your real estate agent is rich, but that is because they do a lot of transactions and what we call top producers. However, most aren't, and lots have second jobs. Here's why. That $23,712.48 doesn't go to them. Let's break it down further. In most deals, the agent that lists the home does not represent both sides of the transaction. Even if they do end up representing the buyer as well, or acting as what is called the transaction broker, meaning the buyer doesn't have an agent and the listing agent isn't representing them but is coordinating both sides of the transaction, the agent still doesn't take home that amount of money because they have to pay their brokerage. More on that later. In a deal where the buyer is represented by an agent that is not the listing agent pays part of that $23,712.48 commission to the buyer's agent. The amount that is paid varies from agency to agency and transaction to transaction, but as a seller, you'll know what percentage your agent is going to pay out. For this example, we'll say it's half. That brings the money that stays on the listing agent side down to $11,856.24. That's still a lot of money for one transaction. But we aren't done yet.
But wait, there's more.
Notice I said that stays on the listing agent's side, not stays with the listing agent. Now the agent has to pay their brokerage. As the common theme here, the amount the brokerage takes varies, and there are many factors that play into this, but it's usually between 10 and 30%. So we'll split the difference and call it 20%. That $11,856.24 now is down to $9,484.99 to the agent. That is quite a bit less than the original $23,712.48. Other things that you have to take into consideration is now the agent has to put away money for taxes, so you're taking away another 10 to 34%. There may be referral fees they have to pay, and if the agent is on a team, they have to pay the team, which ranges anywhere from 5 to 50%. Additionally, there's errors and omissions insurance, advertising expenses on the property, photography expenses, and the brokerage review fees and desk fees that could be paid out. Let's conservatively say that the agent puts away 25% for taxes. That leaves $7,113.74. Now take an average errors and omissions insurance deduction. This fee is deducted for each transaction of $40 plus a brokerage review fee of $25, and we're at $7,048.74. And now we're going to say your agent spends $500 on advertising, yard sign, photography, etc. That leaves $6,548.74. And there may be other expenses, as I previously stated. The agent now has, conservatively, $6,548.74. Yes, That's still a lot of money, but it's far less than the number we started at. In fact, it's $17,163.74 less. Now, there are many factors and variables to take into account with each transaction. That number could be a little more or it could be a little less. But the point is that while yes, agents still are making a decent amount of money, they actually have to sell more like 152 homes a year to hit 7 figures. The point of this video isn't to illustrate if agents make a lot of money or not. It's to break down where the money goes and to clear up some common misconceptions. Remember earlier when I said the nationwide median number of sales licensed real estate agents do annually is 10? Well, if that number holds true, the average real estate agent is only making $78,584 a year, which while still a decent amount of money, is a far cry from 7 figures. I hope you found this information useful. If you have any questions about real estate, being it investing, buying, or selling, feel free to reach out. My contact info is below, and as always, if you did find this useful or know somebody else who might, please share it. Thanks for watching.